Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another DayZ video. Recently we finally got word on the new DayZ update coming, and as of April 20th you can play it now on the experimental servers. Update 1.21 brings a lot of bug fixes and adds some new weapons and gear to help you survive a lot longer. One of the biggest additions that we finally get to see is the crossbow and everything that comes with that, but we'll talk more on that later. Really quickly, I just want to go over a couple of the bug fixes and changes they've made. I'm going to post all of the actual patch notes in the description. I'll post a link to it so you can just go click on it if you want to read any of this yourself, or if maybe there's something I don't cover that you just want to go check out just to make sure if they did change or update something. Now firstly, they fixed the exploit of looking through walls while digging. Next, they fixed an issue on Xbox where players with alt accounts will now have a timer to wait on when trying to access the game server that they just played on. So for Xbox players, this is to try and crack down on a lot of the alt accounts that you will see where one player has 2 or 3 different accounts that they usually use just to store a bunch of gear. Well, you don't really have to worry about that as much anymore. It looks like they fixed the camera glitch that only happened when you were attempting to swim with a broken leg. And my personal favorite is they fixed the infected being able to walk through specific base building objects. This update brings over 58 different fixes to the game, so I can't really cover them all. But like I said, patch notes will be in the description if you want to go check it out. A lot of these actually pertain to desync with characters and while driving vehicles as well. There's a lot of new sound fixes that are being introduced as well, but with that has already come an issue with some explosives sounding very off when they do go off. Now quickly before we get into the good stuff, I do want to cover a couple of the changes that they have made, at least some of the more important ones in my opinion, which is the massive rework to falling damage that they went over briefly in the developer stream.
Okay, now watch the status icon, or watch Adam die and read the stream. It's like 50. No, it will be fine. Wow.
Yeah, it
Whole
took
new
quite a bit
icon.
of fall damage, and yeah, you also see that my legs are
Exactly.
a little bit.
It's shown by the icon that looks like a foot with 3 nails in its heel.
Ripened plants now stay twice as long before they start to decay and then rot. And they've even changed a few animations such as consuming pills and washing hands. Washing hands now is a continuous action. They changed the visibility of lights, so lights are now less visible from a distance. How far of a distance remains to be seen yet. And of course, lastly, the one we've all been waiting for is the new additions to update 1.21. Now they said in their developer stream the entire theme of this was medieval, which we can see right away in the additional weapons and armor they introduced. The most important of which is the brand new crossbow that comes in a few different color variations. Check it out here.
So this time we are bringing the crossbow back with brand new animations, and also the whole model is different. Okay, it will come in different styles. How many styles of the crossbow are there going to be?
We have 4 variants right now.
4 variants of the crossbow. And
Color variants, just to be clear.
yeah, and people are asking rightfully about the scopes. So before in the office were rumors that you can attach NATO scopes to it.
Yeah, basically the scope has a rail, and all the Western scopes and sights that we have in the game can actually fit it. So I mean, you can of course shoot it like with normal, sights, but you can also equip some even optics if you dare to shoot somebody at like 100 meters. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about all the stuff soon. I've pre-placed sight here. I will like the reflex sight on it.
From what I've read up on, there's even a few different models of the bolts as well, and they can be craftable. It is planned at some point you can extract them from players and infected that you shoot it with. I'm sure this also goes for any animals you kill and possibly some surfaces that it can actually go into. Sticking with weapons, a few new melees have been introduced in the sword and mace, both of which have a pretty high damage output. For armor, we had the addition of chainmail armor finally. You can cover your entire body in it, as they have pieces for the chest, legs, and head. And in addition to the great helm that's already been in the game for quite some time, we now have another new helmet called the Norse helm. We get some medieval boots to complete the set, and we get a new pair of gloves and the wool gloves that have some new color variations as well. I do wish they would have done something with the castles and Schnarrs as well to fit the theme, but they already added so much this update, I see why they didn't. So that is currently everything coming with patch 1.21. Some of these may change or be taken out fully depending if they clash too much with other items or if they can't be implemented with how Bohemia wants them. Well, that is going to do it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.